Early life and introduction to football. Johan Whalum was born on November 1, 1973, in the small Belgian town of Mouscron, located in the Walloon region of Belgium. From an early age, Whalum showed a natural aptitude for sports, but it was football that would ultimately capture his heart. Like many Belgian children growing up in the 1980s, Whalum's fascination with football developed on the streets and in local parks, where games of street football were a daily occurrence. Coming from a family with a deep appreciation for sports, Whalum's father encouraged him to pursue his talent, and his mother was supportive of his dream to make it as a professional footballer. At the age of 6, he joined a local youth football club, and soon after, his innate ability to control the ball, make precise passes, and read the game became apparent. His early development was nurtured by a community that believed in the power of football to bring people together, and Whalum began to stand out as a gifted player with a unique combination of technical skills and tactical intelligence. Youth career and breakthrough at our Charleroi SC. Whalum's formal football education began at the youth academy of our Charleroi SC, a club based in the Belgian town of Charleroi. He joined the academy in his early teens and quickly made a name for himself within the club's ranks. Despite being a part of the academy for only a few years, it was clear that Whalum had the potential to make a significant impact in senior football. His technical ability, vision, and versatility as a midfielder set him apart from his peers, making him one of the most highly rated young players in Belgium. Whalum made his professional debut for our Charleroi SC in 1991, at the tender age of 18. Although Charleroi was not one of the top clubs in Belgium at the time, Whalum's performances were impressive, and he quickly became a regular starter in the team. His versatility allowed him to play in several roles across the midfield, whether as a central midfielder, an attacking playmaker, or even as a defensive presence when required. This adaptability would become one of his defining qualities throughout his career. The move to Standard Liège and early success. Whalum's promising performances at Charleroi caught the attention of some of the bigger clubs in Belgium, and in 1994, he made the move to Standard Liège, one of the country's most successful clubs. At Standard Liège, Whalum had the opportunity to play at a higher level, competing for domestic titles and European football. His skill set flourished at this stage of his career, and he quickly became an integral part of the team's midfield. During his time at Standard, Whalum developed further as a creative midfielder, capable of dictating the pace of the game and orchestrating attacks from the middle of the park. His ability to pick out precise passes, combined with his vision and awareness on the field, made him a key asset to the team. His creativity, technical proficiency, and leadership qualities were instrumental in helping Standard Liège challenge for top honors in Belgian football, including the Belgian Cup. One of Whalum's most significant achievements at Standard was helping the club secure the Belgian Cup in 1993, a prestigious title that elevated his status in Belgian football. It was during this period that Whalum became known for his performances in European club competitions, where his technical skills and intelligence shone in matches against some of Europe's top sides. As his reputation grew, so did the interest from bigger clubs outside Belgium. A move to Italy, Parma and the Serie A challenge. In 1997, Johan Whalum made the bold decision to move to Italy, signing with the Serie A club Parma. The move to Italy represented a new challenge for Whalum, as he transitioned to one of the top football leagues in the world. At Parma, he joined a club with a rich history of success, including winning domestic and international trophies. Despite the high level of competition, Whalum was eager to prove himself at the highest level. However, Whalum's time at Parma was relatively brief. Although he featured in several Serie A matches and European competitions, he struggled to secure a regular starting position in the team, largely due to the club's deep squad and the fierce competition for places. Despite these challenges, Whalum's talent did not go unnoticed. He showed glimpses of his class in his appearances, demonstrating his ability to dictate play with ease and his vision to unlock opposing defenses. His time in Italy was a learning experience, and Whalum was able to develop his tactical understanding of the game further while training alongside world-class players. After 2 seasons in Italy, Whalum made the decision to return to Belgium, where he joined the ranks of RK Antwerp, another of Belgium's top-tier clubs. His return to his home country marked a new chapter in his career, and he once again became one of the key players in the Belgian Pro League. Return to Belgium and success with R. Antwerp and K. Liers SK. Upon his return to Belgium, Whalum joined R. Antwerp in 1999, where he immediately had an impact. His experience in Italy had sharpened his technical and tactical understanding of the game, and he quickly became one of the best midfielders in the Belgian Pro League. Whalum's time at Antwerp was marked by consistent performances, as he continued to showcase his ability to dictate play from the midfield. His vision, passing range, and leadership on the field earned him recognition as one of Belgium's premier midfield talents. In the early 2000s, Whalum moved to K. Liers SK, another top club in Belgium. During his time at Liers, Whalum helped the team achieve a solid position in the Belgian Pro League and continued to be one of the league's standout midfielders. His ability to control the tempo of the game and his intelligence on the ball made him a key figure in Liers' midfield. He remained with the club until 2005, when he moved to his final Belgian club, KRC Genk. A successful stint at KRC Genk. Whalum's final years as a player came with KRC Genk, a club that was experiencing a period of growth and ambition in Belgian football. Although he was in the latter stages of his career, Whalum's leadership and experience played a crucial role in the team's midfield. He was still an influential figure, known for his exceptional passing ability, technical prowess, and intelligence on the field. At Genk, Whalum helped the team compete for domestic trophies and achieve consistent results in the Belgian Pro League. His role as a senior player and mentor to younger members of the squad was vital in maintaining the club's high standards. Whalum's time at Genk was symbolic of his ability to adapt and continue performing at a high level, even as he entered the final stages of his career. International career, representing Belgium. Whalum's international career with the Belgian national team spanned over a decade, with the midfielder earning 58 caps and scoring 6 goals for his country. He made his debut in 1994, and throughout his international career, Whalum established himself as a key player for Belgium, known for his passing ability, vision, and tactical intelligence. Whalum was part of the Belgian squad that competed in major international tournaments, including the 2000 UEFA European Championship. At Euro 2000, Whalum was one of the standout players for Belgium, providing the creative spark in midfield. Although Belgium did not advance far in the competition, Whalum's performances were among the best for his team. He was a player who could unlock defenses with his precision passing and orchestrate attacks, contributing significantly to Belgium's style of play. Whalum also featured prominently in World Cup qualifiers and European Championship qualifiers during his career. His steady presence in the Belgian midfield was a key factor in the team's success during the 1990s and 2000s, and he was regarded as one of the country's finest midfielders during this period. Early life and introduction to football. Timmy Simons was born on November 11, 1976, in the Belgian city of Brie, located in the Limburg province. Growing up in a football-crazy country, Simons developed a love for the game at an early age. His passion for football was nurtured by his family and the vibrant football culture of Belgium. From a young age, Simons showed an affinity for the sport, and his natural abilities as a midfielder were evident in his youth teams. Simons began his football journey in his hometown, playing for the local team, KVV Brie, where he honed his technical and tactical skills. His early years as a youth player helped shape his understanding of the game and set the stage for what would become a distinguished career. Simons' solid defensive abilities, combined with his knack for passing and controlling the tempo of the game, quickly earned him a reputation as a talented and reliable player. Youth career and early professional years. Simons' potential did not go unnoticed. And by the late 1990s, he was promoted to the senior team of KRC Genk, a club based in the city of Genk. Joining the club in 1997, Simons was given the opportunity to play in the top tier of Belgian football. At Genk, Simons began to establish himself as a versatile midfielder who could play both as a defensive midfielder and a box-to-box player. His combination of technical skill, vision, and work ethic quickly made him a key figure in the team. Simons' time at Genk was crucial for his development as a player. He was part of a squad that was focused on competing in the top half of the Belgian Pro League and also participating in European competitions. During his early years at the club, Simon's ability to read the game and break up opposition attacks became one of his defining characteristics. His intelligence on the field and his composure under pressure helped him quickly earn the trust of his coaches and teammates. In 2000, Simons reached an important milestone when he helped Genk secure their first-ever Belgian Pro League title. This victory marked the start of a new era for the club and solidified Simons' reputation as one of Belgium's brightest midfield talents. His calm, composed presence in the midfield was a crucial factor in the team's success, and it was clear that Simons was destined for bigger challenges in his career. Moved to PSV Eindhoven, establishing himself as a European star. In 2002, Simons took the next step in his career by making a high-profile move to the Dutch club PSV Eindhoven, one of the top teams in the Eredivisie and a club with a proud tradition of success in both domestic and European competitions. The transfer to PSV was a significant move for Simons, as he was now joining a club with a reputation for competing at the highest level in European football. The move also presented Simons with the opportunity to play in the UEFA Champions League, further elevating his profile as a player. Simons' time at PSV Eindhoven was a defining chapter in his career. He quickly became a key player for the club, known for his steady and reliable performances in the midfield. His leadership qualities and work ethic made him a fan favorite, and he was entrusted with the captain's armband for several years. Simons' style of play was based on his excellent positional awareness, his ability to control the tempo of the game, and his tireless work rate. During his time at PSV, Simons was a central figure in the club's domestic success, helping them win multiple Eredivisie titles. He also played a vital role in PSV's memorable 2004-2005 UEFA Champions League campaign, where the club reached the semi-finals. While PSV fell short of winning the competition, Simons' performances in the Champions League earned him recognition as one of the top midfielders in Europe. He became known for his ability to break up opposition attacks, his precise passing, and his leadership on and off the field. Simons spent a total of 10 years at PSV Eindhoven, and during this time, he cemented his legacy as one of the best midfielders in Dutch football. He won several domestic titles, including Eredivisie championships in 2005, 2006, and 2007, and was consistently named one of the best midfielders in the league. His influence on the pitch was undeniable, and he became a cornerstone of PSV's midfield during one of the most successful periods in the club's history. International career, representing Belgium. Simons' performances at the club level earned him a call-up to the Belgian national team, where he would go on to represent his country with pride. His first appearance for the Belgian national team came in 2000, and he quickly established himself as a regular member of the squad. Known for his leadership, composure, and tactical awareness, Simons became an integral part of the Belgian midfield for over a decade. Simons was part of the Belgian squad that participated in the 2002 FIFA World Cup, where Belgium made it to the round of 16. Although Belgium did not progress beyond the knockout stages, Simons' performances on the international stage were praised. He continued to represent Belgium in various international competitions, including the 2004 UEFA European Championship and the 2006 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, where he played a vital role in helping Belgium qualify for the tournaments. Simons' leadership abilities were especially evident on the international stage. He was known for his ability to organize the Belgian midfield, break up opposition attacks, and distribute the ball with precision. His role as a defensive midfielder allowed the attacking players to shine, as Simons provided the foundation for the team's success. Over the course of his international career, Simons earned over 90 caps for Belgium, making him one of the most capped players in the history of the national team. Although Belgium did not achieve significant success in major international tournaments during Simons' career, he remained a stalwart of the national team, always offering leadership and consistency. His contribution to the national team's efforts in both qualifying campaigns and competitive tournaments was highly valued by his coaches and teammates. Later career, moving to France and the end of his playing days. In 2012, after a successful decade at PSV Eindhoven, Simons made the decision to move to France, where he joined the Ligue 1 club Lille OSC. the move to Lille represented the final chapter of Simon's illustrious playing career. Despite being in the latter stages of his career, Simons continued to showcase his experience and tactical awareness in the French league. His time at Lille was marked by his leadership in the midfield and his ability to provide balance to the team. During his time at Lille, Simons played a role in helping the club secure the Ligue 1 title in 2011 to 2012, marking the club's first French league title in over 50 years. Although he was no longer the central figure he once was, Simons' leadership and experience were invaluable to the team. His performances on the pitch, combined with his wisdom in guiding younger players, made him an essential part of Lille's squad during his time at the club. Simons retired from professional football in 2013. After a career that spanned more than 15 years at the highest level. His retirement marked the end of an era, but his impact on Belgian football and European football as a whole remained strong. Early life and beginnings in football. Wesley Sonk was born on August 9, 1978, in the city of Neerpelt, located in the province of Limburg in Belgium. Growing up in a football-loving family, Sonk's introduction to the sport came at a very young age. His father, a former amateur footballer, played an influential role in nurturing his son's interest in the game. Living in a country where football is a national passion, it was clear from the start that Sonk had the natural talent to become a prominent player. Sonk's youth career began at the local club, Kilovolt Oostende, where he first started to show his flair for scoring goals. His ability to find the back of the net with ease, combined with his exceptional positioning and sharp instincts, quickly caught the attention of scouts and coaches. By the time he was in his teenage years, Sonk was already a highly regarded prospect in Belgian football. His potential was clear, and it wasn't long before he moved on to bigger clubs in Belgium, where his development as a player would truly begin to take shape. Early career at Lommel SK. Sonk's professional career began at Lommel SK, a club based in the Flanders region of Belgium. After progressing through the youth ranks, he made his debut for the senior team in the late 1990s. Lommel SK, at the time, was not one of the top clubs in Belgium, but it provided Sonk with the opportunity to showcase his talents and gain invaluable experience. His performances at Lommel showed his ability to be a clinical finisher, and his sharp movement off the ball was already evident. During his time at Lommel, Sonk's goal-scoring record impressed many observers. He was a constant threat in front of goal, using his pace and precise finishing to rack up goals in the Belgian Pro League. His rise through the ranks was swift, and it didn't take long for bigger clubs to start taking notice of the young striker. His time at Lommel was crucial for his development, giving him the foundation to eventually make the leap to one of Belgium's more prestigious clubs. Breakthrough at KA Gent. In 2000, Wesley Sonk made a significant move to KAA Gent, one of Belgium's top football clubs. This transfer represented the next step in his career, as he joined a team with higher ambitions in both domestic and European competitions. His time at Gent marked the beginning of Sonk's rise to prominence as one of the top strikers in Belgium. At KAA Gent, Sonk quickly established himself as a key player. He was known for his incredible goal-scoring ability, which made him one of the most feared forwards in the Belgian Pro League. His impressive performances earned him the reputation as a clinical striker, always in the right place at the right time. Sonk's time at Gent saw him not only dominate in the league but also make an impact in European club competitions, where he faced stronger opposition. In 2002, he won the Golden Boot as the league's top scorer, solidifying his position as one of Belgium's most talented strikers. Sonk's incredible ability to score goals from all areas of the pitch, whether from headers, long-range shots, or clinical finishes in one-on-one situations, made him an invaluable asset to the team. His performances at Gent opened doors for him in the international scene and firmly put him on the radar of bigger clubs. Move to RSC Anderlecht. In 2004, after several seasons of impressive performances at Gent, Wesley Sonk made a high-profile move to RSC Anderlecht, one of Belgium's most successful and historic clubs. The transfer to Anderlecht marked a significant step in Sonk's career, as he now had the chance to compete for domestic titles and represent his club in European competitions. At Anderlecht, Sonk's goal-scoring prowess continued to shine. He quickly became a key figure in the team's attack and was instrumental in helping the club secure multiple Belgian Pro League titles. His ability to find the back of the net, coupled with his movement and work rate, made him one of the most dangerous forwards in Belgian football. Sonk's performances at Anderlecht also allowed him to test his skills at the highest level, playing in the UEFA Champions League and Europa League against some of Europe's top clubs. Despite the challenges that came with playing for a top club like Anderlecht, Sonk continued to thrive. His goals helped Anderlecht maintain their status as one of Belgium's top clubs, and his leadership and experience were invaluable. However, his time at Anderlecht would eventually be cut short, as a combination of injuries and a loss of form led to his departure from the club. Moved to the Netherlands and the Eredivisie. In 2007, after leaving Anderlecht, Wesley Sonk moved abroad to the Netherlands to join Feyenoord Rotterdam, one of the Eridivisie's most prestigious clubs. This move gave Sonk the opportunity to test his skills in a competitive league outside Belgium, where he hoped to continue his goal-scoring exploits in a new environment. Sonk's time in the Netherlands, however, was marked by challenges. Although he joined a talented team with a strong attacking force, he struggled to replicate the same form that had made him a household name in Belgium. Injuries and inconsistency affected his time at Feyenoord, and he found it difficult to adapt to the demands of the Dutch league. After a season with Feyenoord, Sonk moved to another Eredivisie club, Heracles Almelo, in search of regular playing time. At Heracles, Sonk enjoyed a relatively more productive period. While he was no longer at the peak of his career, he still showed flashes of the quality that had made him such an important player in Belgium. Sonk's time in the Netherlands, although not as successful as his previous experiences in Belgium, gave him valuable insight into different playing styles and helped him further develop his adaptability as a striker. Return to Belgium, final playing years. After his time in the Netherlands, Sonk returned to Belgium in 2011, where he joined the ranks of KAA Gent once more. His second stint at the club, however, was short-lived. Though he contributed with a few goals, the intensity of the league had taken its toll on his body, and injuries became a more significant factor in his career. At the age of 33, Sonk retired from professional football in 2012. While his time at Gent in his later years was not as remarkable as in his prime, his return to the club allowed him to contribute to the team in a mentorship role. His vast experience and knowledge of the game were invaluable for the younger players, and he remained a respected figure at the club even after his playing days had ended. International career, representing Belgium. Wesley Sonk's international career with the Belgian national team spanned over a decade, with the striker earning 54 caps and scoring 14 goals for his country. His first appearance came in 2001, and he went on to represent Belgium in various international tournaments, including World Cup qualifiers and European Championship qualifiers. Sonk was known for his clinical finishing and ability to score crucial goals, particularly during qualifying campaigns. One of his most memorable performances for Belgium came during the 2002 FIFA World Cup qualification campaign, where he was a key player in Belgium's efforts to secure a spot in the tournament. Though Belgium failed to qualify for the World Cup, Sonk's individual contributions were notable, and he remained an important figure for his national team in the years that followed. Sonk's most significant international tournament appearance came at UEFA Euro 2000, where he was part of the Belgian squad that reached the semi-finals. Although he did not feature prominently during the tournament, his inclusion in the squad highlighted his importance to the national team. Despite the limited success of the Belgian national team during his tenure, Sonk's contribution to international football cannot be overlooked. His performances on the international stage showcased his ability to compete at the highest level and cemented his place in Belgian football history. Early life and introduction to football. Gert Verheyen was born on January 29, 1971, in the Belgian town of Locristi, East Flanders. Growing up in a region known for its passion for football, Verheyen developed an early interest in the sport. His family, while not involved in professional football, supported his dream of becoming a footballer. From a young age, Verheyen displayed an innate talent for the game, and his dedication to improving his skills was evident. Like many of his peers, Verheyen began playing football in local youth teams, honing his abilities in the streets and small fields of Locristi. His raw talent was noticed early by local scouts, and Verheyen soon joined the youth academy of KSV Lokeren, a club based in the nearby town of Lokeren. At the academy, Verheyen's technical abilities and flair stood out, and he was rapidly promoted through the ranks of the youth teams. His versatility as an attacking player was clear. He had the ability to play in multiple offensive positions, whether as a forward, winger, or attacking midfielder, and his pace, agility, and sharp footballing mind allowed him to adapt to different roles. Breakthrough at KSV Lokeren. Verheyen's professional football career began in earnest when he made his debut for KSV Lokeren's senior team in 1989 at the age of 18. He quickly established himself as one of the most promising young talents in Belgian football, thanks to his technical skills, intelligent movement, and ability to score goals. In his early years at Lokeren, Verheyen became known for his dynamic playing style. He had a knack for finding space in the opposition's defense, and his agility allowed him to take on defenders with ease. During his time at Lokeren, Verheyen was a key part of the team, and his performances in the Belgian Pro League caught the attention of bigger clubs. His ability to create chances for others, combined with his eye for goal, made him a vital offensive asset. Lokeren's consistent league performances were helped by Verheyen's contributions, and his growth as a player continued. Move to Club Brugge, rise to prominence. In 1994, after several seasons at Lokeren, Verheyen made the move to Club Brugge, one of Belgium's most successful and historic football clubs. Joining Club Brugge marked a significant step in Verheyen's career, as he was now part of one of the country's top teams, which regularly competed in the Belgian Pro League and European competitions. At Club Brugge, Verheyen's talent truly began to shine. During his early years at Brugge, Verheyen quickly became a fan favorite due to his exciting style of play. He was known for his dribbling skills, his technical ability, and his flair in front of goal. His vision on the field allowed him to create scoring opportunities for his teammates, and his dynamic presence made him an essential player in Brugge's attacking unit. He had the ability to score goals from a variety of positions, whether cutting in from the wing or finishing off crosses from teammates. Verheyen's contributions helped Club Brugge win several Belgian Pro League titles, and he played a vital role in the club's European campaigns. His performances in the UEFA Cup and Champions League matches cemented his reputation as one of the finest Belgian players of the 1990s. In the 1995-96 season, he helped Club Brugge win the Belgian Cup, further establishing himself as a key figure in the team. The role of captain and leadership. As Verheyen's time at Club Brugge progressed, he assumed a more significant leadership role within the team. His commitment, experience, and leadership qualities earned him the captain's armband, and he became one of the most influential players in the club's history. Under his captaincy, Brugge enjoyed continued success in both domestic and international competitions. Verheyen's leadership was not just confined to his on-field performance. He was known for his vocal presence in the dressing room, motivating his teammates and ensuring that the team stayed focused on its objectives. He set a standard for hard work and professionalism, which resonated throughout the squad. His tactical awareness and understanding of the game allowed him to organize the team effectively, whether defending a lead or pushing for a goal. Throughout his years as Club Brugge's captain, Verheyen continued to be a vital attacking force. His versatility allowed him to play in multiple offensive roles, and his understanding of the game made him an essential part of the team's offensive strategy. He continued to contribute goals and assists, and his leadership helped keep Club Brugge competitive both in Belgium and on the European stage. International career, representing Belgium. Verheyen's performances at the club level earned him a call-up to the Belgian national team. He made his debut for the Red Devils in 1994, at the age of 23, and quickly became a regular fixture in the national side. Verheyen was part of the Belgian squad that competed in major international tournaments, including the 2000 UEFA European Championship and the 2002 FIFA World Cup. One of Verheyen's standout moments for Belgium came at the 2000 UEFA European Championship, where he was an integral part of the team. Belgium had a strong tournament, with Verheyen playing a key role in the team's attacking strategy. He was known for his tireless work rate, his precise passing, and his ability to score crucial goals. Verheyen's leadership and experience proved valuable during the tournament, although Belgium ultimately fell short in their quest for the title. Verheyen also played a crucial role in Belgium's 2002 World Cup campaign. His experience and understanding of the game were assets to the national team as they advanced through the qualification stages and participated in the tournament in South Korea and Japan. Though Belgium did not reach the latter stages of the tournament, Verheyen's commitment to his country remained clear throughout the competition. Over the course of his international career, Verheyen earned over 80 caps for Belgium, scoring 10 goals. He represented his country in a variety of positions, but he was particularly influential in the attacking midfield role. His ability to contribute both defensively and offensively made him a versatile and reliable option for national coach Robert Wazige. Later years at Club Brugge transitioned to the end of his playing career. As the 2000s progressed, Verheyen's influence at Club Brugge remained undiminished. However, in the later stages of his career, he began to transition into a more seasoned role, relying less on his pace and more on his experience and football intelligence. He continued to captain the team and was a leader in the locker room, even as he adjusted to the demands of playing at the highest level. In 2006, Verheyen left Club Brugge after over a decade of exceptional service to join his final Belgian club, Kilovolt Mechelen, where he played for one more season. This move was marked by a return to a more supporting role, focusing on mentoring younger players while still contributing to the team's performance on the field. Despite the challenges of aging, Verheyen's footballing IQ remained sharp, and he continued to make valuable contributions. Retirement and coaching career. After retiring from professional football in 2007, Gert Verheyen shifted his focus to coaching. He quickly moved into management, bringing his vast experience, tactical understanding, and passion for the game to the next generation. Verheyen's coaching career saw him manage several teams in the Belgian lower divisions, where he applied the lessons he had learned from his playing days. Verheyen also took up a position with the Belgian Football Association, where he worked with youth teams, helping to develop young Belgian talent. His emphasis on discipline, technical skill, and team unity became the cornerstone of his coaching philosophy, and he worked tirelessly to ensure that the next generation of Belgian players was prepared for success. Early life and introduction to football. Peter van der Heyden was born on January 9, 1974, in the city of Brussels, Belgium. Growing up in a football-crazed country, he was exposed to the sport at a young age, watching games and playing with his friends in the streets. His talent on the field quickly became apparent, and it was not long before he joined local youth teams. From an early age, Peter demonstrated a natural aptitude for the game, excelling in both technical skills and a deep understanding of tactical play. Van der Heyden's early years in football were shaped by his involvement with local youth teams, where he began to show promise as a versatile and intelligent player. His ability to read the game and make well-timed decisions set him apart from his peers, and he quickly moved up through the ranks. It wasn't long before his talents were noticed by scouts from top-tier clubs, leading him to make the crucial step toward a professional football career. Early professional career at Germinal Beerschot. Van der Heyden's professional journey began with Germinal Beerschot, a club based in Antwerp, where he joined the senior team in 1993. Although his time at Germinal Beerschot was relatively brief, it was an important phase in his development as a footballer. In the first few years of his career, Van der Heyden played primarily as a full-back, a position that allowed him to showcase his defensive capabilities as well as his ability to push forward and support the attack. His strong performances at Germinal Beerschot quickly caught the eye of larger clubs in Belgium, and it wasn't long before he made a significant move to one of the top footballing institutions in the country. While his early career was still in its formative stages, Van der Heyden's potential as a reliable, disciplined, and energetic defender was already evident. This period at Germinal Beerschot helped establish the foundation for the career that would see him play in some of Belgium's most prestigious football clubs. Transfer to Club Brugge, establishing himself as a top defender. In 1997, Peter van der Heyden made a major move to Club Brugge, one of Belgium's most successful football clubs. The transfer to Brugge was a turning point in his career, as it provided him with the opportunity to play at a higher level, both domestically and in European competitions. At Club Brugge, van der Heyden began to earn recognition as one of the country's top defenders. He brought not only his tactical discipline and defensive abilities but also his capacity to contribute to the team's attacking efforts. During his time at Club Brugge, van der Heyden played a key role in the club's successes. He was known for his solid defensive work, particularly his ability to read the game and his expertise in marking opposing players. His versatility in defense was one of his strongest assets. He could play both as a right back and a central defender, adapting his style depending on the needs of the team. His defensive work often allowed him to create opportunities for his teammates by intercepting passes and starting counterattacks. One of the standout features of van der Heyden's game was his athleticism. He possessed remarkable stamina, which allowed him to cover large areas of the pitch, both in defense and when contributing to offensive moves. This dual ability to defend and support the attack made him an integral part of Club Brugge's strategy. During his time with the team, he helped Club Brugge secure several domestic trophies, including the Belgian Pro League and the Belgian Cup. European glory and international recognition. As a player for Club Brugge, Peter van der Heyden had the opportunity to participate in several European competitions, including the prestigious UEFA Champions League. His contributions to the club's European campaigns were significant, with van der Heyden often being one of the standout performers. His reliability in defense and ability to deal with the pressure of high-stakes European football made him an invaluable asset for the team. His performances at the club level did not go unnoticed by the Belgian national team selectors. Van der Heyden was called up to represent Belgium in 2000, and he made his debut for the national team that same year. His style of play, characterized by tactical awareness and versatility, quickly earned him a place in the national team's defensive line. Van der Heyden's international career began to gain momentum as Belgium prepared for the UEFA Euro 2000 tournament, which was co-hosted by Belgium and the Netherlands. His involvement in this tournament was a key moment in his career, as he played an important role in the national team's journey to the semi-finals. His defensive performances were integral to Belgium's relatively strong showing in the competition, and he earned respect as one of the top fullbacks in European football. Despite Belgium's early exit from the tournament, van der Heyden's performances cemented his place in the national team, and he continued to be a key figure for the Red Devils throughout the early 2000s. His composure, experience, and ability to defend against some of the top players in Europe were key assets for Belgium during this period. Later years at Club Brugge and moved to Anderlecht. In the years following the 2000 European Championship, van der Heyden's role at Club Brugge continued to evolve. He remained a vital member of the squad, though injuries began to take a toll on his playing time. Despite the challenges of aging, he continued to provide leadership and experience to the team, guiding younger players and contributing whenever called upon. Van der Heyden's professionalism and commitment were key to maintaining Club Brugge's competitive edge during these years. In 2005, after a successful and trophy-laden spell at Club Brugge, van der Heyden made a high-profile move to RSC Anderlecht, one of Belgium's most successful and prestigious clubs. At Anderlecht, van der Heyden was tasked with bringing his experience and defensive solidity to a new challenge. He was expected to help Anderlecht remain competitive in both domestic and European competitions, and his contributions during his time at the club were invaluable. At Anderlecht, van der Heyden played a key role in the team's defense, showing that despite his age, he was still a reliable presence on the field. His leadership qualities were particularly important, and he became an integral part of the dressing room, mentoring the younger players while continuing to provide strong performances on the field. His professionalism, discipline, and tactical understanding continued to make him a key figure for Anderlecht, and his legacy in Belgian football continued to grow. End of playing career and transition to coaching. After several seasons at Anderlecht, Peter van der Heyden decided to retire from professional football in 2012. His decision to retire was marked by a transition to coaching, a natural progression for a player who had spent his entire life in the sport. Van der Heyden's coaching career focused on helping to develop young players and imparting his knowledge of the game to the next generation. Van der Heyden's coaching career was centered around youth development. where he focused on teaching players the tactical and technical aspects of the game that he had mastered during his playing days. His deep understanding of defense, team organization, and the importance of discipline was instrumental in shaping the careers of young players. He was known for his patient and methodical approach to coaching, drawing on his own experiences as a player to inspire the next generation. Early life and football beginnings. Geert de Vlieger was born on October 16, 1971, in Dendermonde, Belgium. Growing up in a small town known for its rich history and cultural heritage, Geert's early life was marked by a love for sports. Football quickly became his passion, and he displayed an exceptional aptitude for goalkeeping even as a child. De Vlieger joined the youth academy of Eendracht Aalst, a local club where his talent for commanding the penalty area and making spectacular saves began to flourish. As he developed, his reputation as a reliable goalkeeper grew, and scouts from bigger clubs started to take notice. Rise at Eendracht Aalst and professional debut. Geert de Vlieger made his professional debut for Eendracht Aalst in the early 1990s. His performances in the Belgian Pro League caught the attention of the wider footballing community, as he displayed composure, quick reflexes, and a natural ability to organize his defense. Eendracht Aalst, a modest club, benefited greatly from de Vlieger's presence. His performances often kept the team competitive against stronger opponents, earning him recognition as one of the league's most promising goalkeepers. Moved to KSC Lokeren, stepping up. In 1995, de Vlieger transferred to KSC Lokeren, a move that marked the next step in his professional journey. At Lokeren, he established himself as one of Belgium's premier goalkeepers. His consistent performances and ability to perform under pressure made him a key figure for the team. During his time at Lokeren, Geert honed his shot-stopping skills and developed a reputation for being a dependable presence between the posts. His leadership qualities became more evident as he matured, and his ability to read the game helped Lokeren achieve respectable finishes in the league. Success at RSC Anderlecht. In 1999, de Vlieger made a career-defining move to RSC Anderlecht, one of Belgium's most successful and prestigious clubs. Joining Anderlecht was both a challenge and an opportunity for de Vlieger to showcase his abilities on a larger stage. While competition for the starting goalkeeper position was fierce, de Vlieger contributed significantly during his time at the club. Anderlecht's dominance in the Belgian league during this period provided him with opportunities to participate in European competitions, where he gained valuable experience playing against some of the best teams in Europe. Ventures abroad, the Premier League and Eredivisie. In 2004, de Vlieger ventured outside Belgium to join Manchester City in the English Premier League. This move marked a new chapter in his career, but it was also a challenging period. Unfortunately, de Vlieger suffered a serious Achilles tendon injury shortly after joining Manchester City, which sidelined him for the entire 2004-05 season. Despite his setback in England, de Vlieger's resilience and professionalism shone through. After recovering, he moved to the Netherlands in 2006, joining Eredivisie club Zulte Waregem. While his time in the Eredivisie was brief, it demonstrated his determination to overcome adversity and continue performing at a high level. Return to Belgium, a career rejuvenated. After his stint abroad, de Vlieger returned to Belgium, signing with Club Brugge in 2006. At Club Brugge, he re-established himself as a reliable goalkeeper and provided vital experience to the squad. Though he was often used as a backup goalkeeper, his presence in the dressing room and on the training ground was invaluable. De Vlieger's professionalism and positive attitude made him a respected figure among his teammates and coaches. His contributions helped Club Brugge remain competitive in both domestic and European competitions during his tenure. International career with Belgium. Geert de Vlieger's international career with the Belgian national team spanned over a decade, from 1999 to 2006. He earned 43 caps and was part of the squad during several significant tournaments, including the 1998 FIFA World Cup in France and UEFA Euro 2000, co-hosted by Belgium and the Netherlands. While de Vlieger often served as a backup to first-choice goalkeepers like Philippe de Wilde, he proved to be a dependable option whenever called upon. His calm demeanor, experience, and ability to perform in high-stakes matches made him an essential member of the national team setup. One of his most notable performances came during the 2002 FIFA World Cup qualification campaign, where he played a crucial role in helping Belgium secure a spot in the tournament. His reliability in goal earned him the trust of coaches and teammates alike. Playing style and attributes. Geert de Vlieger was known for his excellent reflexes, strong positional sense, and ability to command his penalty area. Standing at 1.85 meters, 6 feet 1 inch, he possessed the physical attributes necessary to excel as a goalkeeper, combined with sharp mental acuity and an unwavering focus on the game. De Vlieger's leadership qualities and communication skills were equally impressive. He was vocal in organizing his defense, ensuring that his teammates maintained their positions and focus. These attributes made him not just a great shot stopper but also a leader on the field. Retirement and post-football life. Geert de Vlieger retired from professional football in 2011 after a long and successful career. Following his retirement, he transitioned into a career as a football pundit and analyst, sharing his insights and experiences with fans. His articulate analysis and in-depth knowledge of the game made him a respected voice in Belgian football media. In addition to his work in media, de Vlieger has been involved in coaching and mentoring young goalkeepers, helping to shape the next generation of talent in Belgium. His dedication to the sport remains unwavering, even after hanging up his gloves. Legacy and impact. Geert de Vlieger's career is a testament to hard work, resilience, and professionalism. While he may not have achieved the same level of global fame as some of his contemporaries, his contributions to Belgian football are undeniable. He is remembered as a reliable goalkeeper, a respected leader, and a role model for aspiring players. De Vlieger's journey from the youth academy at Eendracht Aalst to representing Belgium on the world stage serves as an inspiration to young players, demonstrating that dedication and perseverance can lead to a fulfilling and successful career in football. Conclusion. Geert de Vlieger's story is one of consistency and quiet excellence. Whether commanding the penalty area, inspiring his teammates, or offering expert analysis after his playing days, de Vlieger has left a lasting impression on Belgian football. His legacy as a dependable and respected figure in the game ensures that his name will be remembered fondly by fans and players alike. A true professional both on and off the field, Geert de Vlieger remains an enduring symbol of Belgian football's rich history. Early life and beginnings in football. Bart Goer was born on November 24, 1974, in the Belgian town of Zeil, located in East Flanders. Growing up in a country where football is a national passion, Goer was introduced to the sport at an early age. His father, a former player, helped nurture his love for the game, and by the time he was a young child, it was clear that Goer possessed an exceptional talent for football. The influence of his family, combined with his natural abilities, would lay the foundation for a distinguished football career. Goer's early years were spent playing for local youth clubs, where he quickly demonstrated his skill, vision, and football intelligence. His ability to control the ball, pass with precision, and read the game set him apart from his peers. His early coaches recognized his promise, and it wasn't long before he joined the youth ranks of his first professional club, KSK Beveren. Goer's development at Beveren allowed him to hone his skills and provided him with the opportunity to make a name for himself within Belgium's competitive football scene. Early professional career at Beveren and Germinal Ekeren. Goer made his professional debut for KSK Beveren at the age of 17, marking the beginning of his career in Belgium's top football division. During his time at Beveren, Goer's talents began to shine. As a young player, he was known for his excellent dribbling, vision, and technical skills. He quickly earned a regular spot in the first team and established himself as one of the brightest young prospects in Belgian football. After several seasons at Beveren, Goer moved to another Belgian club, Germinal Ekeren, in 1995. At Germinal Ekeren, Goer's talent continued to flourish. He made an immediate impact, contributing to the team's successes in both domestic and European competitions. Known for his creativity in midfield, Goer was able to dictate play and create scoring opportunities for his teammates. His performances in the Belgian Pro League garnered attention from larger clubs, both domestically and abroad. During this time, Goer's reputation as one of Belgium's most promising young midfielders grew. And it was clear that he had the potential to reach the highest levels of football. Moved to Anderlecht, establishing himself as a top player. In 1998, Bart Goer made a significant move to one of Belgium's most successful and prestigious clubs, RSC Anderlecht. This transfer marked a pivotal moment in Goer's career, as it provided him with the opportunity to showcase his skills on a larger stage. Anderlecht, known for its consistent success in both Belgian and European football, was an ideal platform for Goer to elevate his game. During his time at Anderlecht, Goer became a key figure in the midfield, playing a crucial role in both the domestic league and European competitions. Known for his technical prowess, passing ability, and vision, Goer was the engine of the team. His ability to pick out runners, deliver precise crosses, and control the tempo of the game made him a valuable asset to the club. Anderlecht's dominance in Belgian football allowed Goer to win several domestic titles, including the Belgian Pro League, and establish himself as one of the best midfielders in Belgium during the late 1990s and early 2000s. At Anderlecht, Goer also gained invaluable experience in European competitions like the UEFA Champions League, where he faced top-tier clubs from across Europe. His performances on the continental stage helped solidify his reputation as a talented midfielder capable of competing with the best in Europe. Over the course of his time at Anderlecht, Goer became one of the standout players of the team, and his leadership on the pitch was crucial in driving the club to numerous successes. International career: Belgium's midfield maestro. Bart Goer's excellent club form did not go unnoticed by the Belgian national team, and he earned his first cap for the senior side in 1999. He was immediately recognized for his technical skills, creativity, and composure in the midfield. Goer quickly became a fixture in the Belgian national team, playing alongside some of the best players in the country during a period of transition for Belgian football. His ability to control the pace of the game, along with his precise passing and vision, made him a key figure in the Belgian setup. Goer represented Belgium in numerous international fixtures, including European Championship and World Cup qualifiers. His standout performances in the qualifiers helped Belgium secure a place in major tournaments, such as UEFA Euro 2000 and the 2002 FIFA World Cup. The 2000 European Championship was particularly memorable for Goer, as Belgium reached the semi-finals of the competition. Although they were eliminated by the eventual champions, France, Goer's contribution in the tournament was vital. His leadership in midfield and his ability to create goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates were key to Belgium's strong showing at the competition. In the 2002 World Cup, Goer once again played a central role for Belgium. Though the team did not advance past the group stages, Goer's performances were still noteworthy, as he continued to demonstrate his ability to influence matches with his intelligence and technical skill. Over the course of his international career, Goer earned 63 caps for Belgium and was an integral part of the national team during the early 2000s. Final years at Anderlecht and later career. After spending several successful years at Anderlecht, Goer's time at the club began to wind down in the mid-2000s. As he entered the latter stages of his career, Goer's experience and leadership remained invaluable to the team, but his role evolved. He became more of a guiding figure in the locker room, helping to mentor younger players and providing the team with his wealth of knowledge and experience. His technical abilities never dulled, and he continued to contribute significantly to Anderlecht's successes, both domestically and in European competitions. In 2006, Goer left Anderlecht and moved to Germany to join Bundesliga side 1. FC Köln. The move to Germany marked the final chapter of his club career. While at Köln, Goer had the opportunity to play in one of Europe's top leagues, and although his playing time was more limited than in previous seasons, he still showcased his skill and leadership when called upon. His time in Germany, however, was relatively short-lived, and Goer retired from professional football in 2008. Post-retirement and coaching career. After retiring as a player, Bart Goer transitioned into a career in coaching. His deep understanding of the game, honed over years of playing at the highest level, made him well-suited for a role in management. Goer's coaching career has seen him take on various roles, working with both youth and professional teams in Belgium and abroad. In addition to his coaching roles, Goer has been involved in the football community in other capacities, sharing his vast knowledge of the game with the next generation of players. His experience at top clubs, combined with his international experience, has allowed him to develop a coaching philosophy based on technical excellence, creativity, and hard work. Goer remains a respected figure in Belgian football and continues to contribute to the sport in various ways. Mark Wilmots, Belgium's midfield general and footballing icon. Early life and introduction to football. Mark Wilmots was born on February 22, 1969, in the Belgian TWN of Lokeren, located in the East Flanders region. Raised in a family with a strong sporting background, Wilmots developed a passion for football early on. His local environment, with its enthusiasm for the sport, played a significant role in fostering his interest in the game. Wilmots' talent as a footballer was evident from a young age, and he quickly progressed through local youth teams, catching the eye of scouts. Wilmots' love for football, combined with his innate talent, led him to pursue the sport seriously. His early years were spent at the youth academy of his local club, KSK Beveren, where he began his rise through the Belgian football ranks. Wilmots' ability to control the ball, his work ethic, and his ability to read the game helped him stand out from his peers. As he continued to develop, it was clear that he had the potential to become a professional footballer. And his passion for the game only grew stronger. Early professional career. Wilmots made his professional debut for KSK Beveren at the age of 17, quickly showcasing his talents as a promising midfielder. His strong, combative style of play made him a key player for Beveren, where he spent the early years of his career. At Beveren, Wilmots was introduced to the pace and intensity of top-flight football in Belgium. His performances caught the attention of larger clubs, and it wasn't long before he was offered the opportunity to make the leap to one of Belgium's more prominent football teams. In 1988, Wilmots moved to the Belgian club Germinal Ekeren, where his abilities continued to grow. He played for several seasons, becoming one of the league's most respected midfielders. His success at Germinal Ekeren, combined with his consistent performances, solidified his reputation as a top-tier player in Belgium. Wilmots' time at Germinal Ekeren allowed him to develop key attributes like tackling, distribution, and positional play, which would serve him well throughout his career. His time in the Belgian league also exposed him to European competition, providing him with valuable experience on the international stage. Move to Standard Liège, breakthrough in Belgium and Europe. In 1991, Mark Wilmots made a move to one of Belgium's most historic and successful clubs, Standard Liège. This move marked a turning point in his career, as he joined a club with a strong tradition of success both domestically and internationally. At Standard Liège, Wilmots quickly became a key figure in the midfield, earning a reputation for his technical skills, versatility, and ability to read the game. His leadership qualities began to emerge during this period, and he became known for his ability to dictate the tempo of the game and drive his team forward. During his time at Standard Liège, Wilmots became a regular starter and helped the club secure important victories in both domestic competitions and European tournaments. His performances in the Belgian Pro League were consistently solid, and he established himself as one of the league's most influential midfielders. As a result, Wilmots began to attract attention from some of Europe's top football clubs. His time at Standard Liège marked the beginning of his rise to prominence as a top-tier footballer, both in Belgium and on the international stage. Move to Schalke 04, European glory and international recognition. In 1996, Mark Wilmots made a move abroad to Germany, signing with Bundesliga club Schalke 04. This move to one of Germany's biggest football clubs was another significant step in Wilmots' career. His time at Schalke 04 would prove to be one of the most successful periods of his professional career. Wilmots' presence in the Schalke midfield was felt immediately, as he brought a combination of work rate, leadership, and technical skill to the team. Wilmots' versatility was one of the standout features of his time at Schalke, as he was able to play both as a central midfielder and a defensive midfielder. His adaptability allowed him to contribute in a variety of roles, depending on the needs of the team. He played an essential role in Schalke's successes in both domestic and international competitions. The pinnacle of Wilmot's time at Schalke came in 1997 when the club won the UEFA Cup, now the Europa League. This victory was a significant achievement for Schalke, and Wilmot's performances throughout the competition were instrumental in the team's success. Wilmot's success at Schalke also elevated his status on the international stage. By now, he had become a key player for the Belgian national team, and his move to the Bundesliga further raised his profile as one of Europe's top midfielders. His time at Schalke cemented his reputation as a player with the ability to excel at the highest level of European football. International career: Belgium's heartbeat in the midfield. Mark Wilmots made his international debut for Belgium in 1994, at a time when the Belgian national team was filled with a mix of experienced players and emerging talent. Wilmots' combative nature and technical abilities quickly earned him a place in the national team, and he became a central figure in Belgium's midfield for nearly 2 decades. Known for his versatility and leadership, Wilmots was a key player in the Belgian squad during both competitive fixtures and international tournaments. Wilmots played an instrumental role in Belgium's qualification for the 1998 FIFA World Cup, which marked his first major international tournament with the national team. Belgium reached the quarter-finals of the tournament, with Wilmots playing a vital role in the team's progress. His leadership and ability to dictate the pace of the game in midfield were crucial for Belgium, and his performances on the international stage further solidified his reputation as one of Europe's finest midfielders. In 2002, Wilmots played in his second World Cup, representing Belgium in South Korea and Japan. Though Belgium did not advance beyond the group stage, Wilmots' leadership and experience were pivotal in maintaining the team's competitiveness. His tenacity and leadership on the pitch were evident, and his value to the national team was immeasurable. Wilmots continued to represent Belgium in the 2000 UEFA European Championship, where Belgium reached the semi-finals, narrowly missing out on a place in the final. His performances in major tournaments like the European Championship and World Cup helped establish him as a stalwart of Belgian football for over a decade. By the time he retired from international football in 2002, Wilmots had earned 70 caps for Belgium and had become a legend of Belgian football. His leadership, grit, and consistency made him one of the most respected players in the history of the Belgian national team. Club career: continued success in Europe. After his time at Schalke 04, Mark Wilmots continued to play at the highest level for several years. In 2003, he moved to the French club Bordeaux, where he played for 1 season before retiring from professional football. During his time in France, Wilmots continued to showcase his skill and leadership, contributing to Bordeaux's successes in domestic and European competitions. Although his playing career was winding down, Wilmots' contributions to Bordeaux and his ability to influence matches were still evident. His move to Bordeaux marked the final chapter of his illustrious club career, and after a successful year with the French club, Wilmots decided to retire from professional football in 2004. Post-retirement, transition to coaching. Following his retirement, Mark Wilmots transitioned into a coaching career. He began his post-playing career as an assistant coach at various clubs and national teams, using his vast football knowledge and experience to guide the next generation of players. In 2012, Wilmots took on a major challenge when he was appointed as the head coach of the Belgian national team. His leadership and tactical acumen were immediately apparent, and he became the driving force behind Belgium's golden generation. Under Wilmots, Belgium experienced a revival in international football. As the national team rose to prominence in European and World Cup qualifiers, Wilmots led Belgium to the 2014 FIFA World Cup, where the team reached the quarterfinals, and to the 2016 UEFA European Championship, where they reached the semi-finals. His tenure as national coach helped re-establish Belgium as one of the top footballing nations in Europe and showcased his leadership ability both as a player and as a coach. Early life and football beginnings. Eric van Meyer was born on January 21, 1970, in the city of Hasselt, Belgium. Growing up in a country with a rich football tradition, Van Meyer's love for the game developed at an early age. His family was not particularly involved in football, but it was the cultural pulse of Belgium that nurtured his passion for the sport. Like many young players, Van Meyer began playing in the local youth teams where his talent quickly became evident. From a young age, Van Meyer exhibited the key qualities that would define his playing style throughout his career: vision, passing accuracy, and tactical intelligence. His ability to dictate the pace of a game and his awareness of his teammates' movements marked him as a special talent. As he developed, Van Meyer honed his skills in youth academies before making the leap to professional football, where he would go on to have an influential and successful career. Early career at KRC Genk. Van Meyer's professional journey began in 1988 when he joined KRC Genk, a club based in his home region of Limburg. Initially, his time at Genk was spent developing his skills and gaining the experience necessary to make the jump to first-team football. During his early years, the club was in the lower half of Belgium's football hierarchy, but Van Meyer's potential was clear. He soon became a regular part of the team's midfield and started to gain recognition for his composure on the ball, his leadership, and his ability to control the tempo of the match. In his first few years at Genk, Van Meyer played a central role in the team, often sitting in the heart of midfield as a deep-lying playmaker. His range of passing and tactical awareness made him the ideal player to orchestrate the team's build-up play from midfield. While Genk was not yet one of the elite teams in Belgium, the club began to show promise during Van Meyer's time there, with their mid-table finishes often powered by his performances. This period of growth helped cement Van Meyer's reputation as one of the most talented midfielders in Belgian football. Move to Standard Liège, a new chapter. In 1994, after 6 years at Genk, Eric Van Meyer made a pivotal move to Standard Liège, one of Belgium's biggest and most successful clubs. At Standard Liège, Van Meyer would find himself playing at a higher level, both domestically and in European competitions. The move marked the start of the most successful and impactful phase of his career. At Standard, Van Meyer's skill set and football intelligence flourished under the pressure of competing for top honors in Belgium's first division. As a central midfielder, he quickly became the fulcrum of the team, dictating play from deep and offering creativity in the attacking third. He combined his passing accuracy with a tireless work ethic, often being the player who made the first pass to start counterattacks or to open up opposition defenses with a perfectly weighted ball. His time at Standard was characterized by strong performances in both league and cup competitions. Van Meyer helped the club challenge for domestic titles and regularly played in European competitions, where he earned recognition for his steady performances on the continental stage. His time at Standard also helped him develop as a leader, and he frequently captained the team, guiding the younger players while maintaining his own high standards. His steady influence both on and off the pitch made him a crucial part of Standard Liège's midfield during the 1990s. International career, representing Belgium. Eric Van Meyer's impressive performances at club level soon earned him a place in the Belgian national team. He made his senior debut for Belgium in 1995, and his influence on the national team grew in the following years. A key component of Belgium's midfield, Van Meyer was part of a generation of talented players who were expected to challenge for honors in international competitions. Van Meyer was included in the squad for the 2002 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, although Belgium ultimately failed to qualify for the tournament. Despite this disappointment, Van Meyer's leadership and midfield qualities remained key to the national team's performances in subsequent years. His ability to read the game and his tactical awareness were assets for the Belgian squad, particularly in midfield battles where he was able to control the pace and tempo of matches. Throughout his international career, Van Meyer earned a total of 26 caps for Belgium, representing his country in both UEFA European Championship and FIFA World Cup qualifying campaigns. His contributions were valued by the Belgian coaching staff, and he remained a regular fixture in the national team's midfield during his international tenure. Though Belgium was not able to win major international trophies during this era, Van Meyer's performances in a competitive international environment were a testament to his class and ability as a midfielder. Return to KRC Genk and later career. In 2001, after a successful period at Standard Liège, Eric Van Meyer returned to KRC Genk for a second stint with the club. By this time, Genk had become a more competitive force in Belgian football, regularly challenging for league titles and playing in European competitions. Van Meyer's return to Genk was welcomed by fans who remembered his earlier years with the club, and he immediately became an integral part of the midfield once again. During his second spell at Genk, Van Meyer enjoyed success in both domestic and international competitions. The team, which was now firmly established as one of Belgium's top clubs, won several key matches, and Van Meyer played a major role in maintaining their high standards. His experience in managing games, dictating the tempo, and protecting the defense with his intelligent positioning was invaluable. Van Meyer continued to play for Genk until 2006, when he decided to retire from professional football. His retirement came at the end of a long and illustrious career that had seen him play in some of Belgium's biggest clubs and represent his country at the international level. His retirement was marked by tributes from teammates, coaches, and fans who had seen him develop into one of the most respected midfielders of his generation. Coaching career and influence on Belgian football. After retiring as a player, Eric Van Meyer transitioned into a coaching career. Drawing on his vast knowledge of the game, he became involved in various coaching roles within Belgian football. Van Meyer's experience as a player, particularly in the Belgian Pro League and European competitions, made him an ideal candidate to pass on his wisdom to younger players. He began working in youth development and coaching at various clubs, focusing on building the next generation of Belgian football talent. Throughout his coaching career, Van Meyer emphasized the importance of tactical awareness, discipline, and technical skill. He sought to develop young players who understood not only the importance of hard work but also how to control the flow of the game from the midfield. His coaching philosophy was grounded in the principles that had made him successful as a player, such as maintaining possession, controlling the game's tempo, and playing with intelligence and composure. Early life and football beginnings. Glenn de Boeck was born on October 18, 1971, in Eeklo, a town in the Flanders region of Belgium. Growing up in a football-loving country, de Boeck was drawn to the sport from an early age. His passion for football was nurtured in the local streets and parks, where he first showed his skills as a natural defender. It wasn't long before he joined local youth teams, where his disciplined approach and leadership on the field began to catch the attention of scouts. From the beginning of his career, it was clear that de Boeck had the physical attributes, intelligence, and tenacity to succeed as a professional footballer. His solid build, standing at 1.85 meters, 6 feet 1 inch, made him a commanding presence in defense, while his calmness and composure under pressure set him apart from many of his peers. De Boeck's early years in the youth systems of local clubs laid the foundation for what would become a distinguished football career. Professional beginnings at Kilovolt. Oostende. De Boeck's professional career began in 1990, when he made his debut for Kilovolt Oostende, a club located in the coastal town of Oostende. While the club was not one of the top teams in Belgium at the time, de Boeck's talent did not go unnoticed. In his early years at Oostende, he played regularly as a central defender, earning a reputation as a tough, no-nonsense player who was always ready to battle for his team. Though Oostende played in the lower tiers of Belgian football during de Boeck's time there, his performances stood out, and it became clear that the young defender had the potential to play at a higher level. His time at Oostende was marked by solid performances, where he gained crucial experience in Belgium's top division. The club's defensive setup benefited greatly from his leadership and discipline, with de Boeck emerging as one of the standout players. Move to KRC Genk, national recognition. In 1993, de Boeck made a career-defining move to KRC Genk, one of Belgium's most promising and ambitious clubs. This move marked a significant step in his development, as Genk was on the rise, aiming to compete for top honors in Belgian football. At Genk, de Boeck continued to evolve as a player, and it wasn't long before he became one of the key figures in the team's defense. During his time at Genk, de Boeck's defensive abilities flourished. He formed a solid central defensive partnership with other talented defenders, helping the team achieve respectable finishes in the Belgian Pro League. His leadership on the field was a significant factor in the team's success. De Boeck was often seen organizing the defense and marshalling the back line, ensuring the team maintained a solid structure both defensively and offensively. His performances at Genk soon attracted the attention of the national team selectors, and de Boeck began to earn call-ups to the Belgian national team. His reputation as a strong, reliable, an intelligent defender made him a regular choice for both club and country. A career at RSC Anderlecht, the pinnacle of Belgian football. In 1998, De Boek took the next step in his career by transferring to RSC Anderlecht, one of the most prestigious football clubs in Belgium and Europe. The move was a major milestone, as Anderlecht had a history of domestic dominance and regular participation in European competitions. At Anderlecht, De Boek was joining a team of established stars, but his abilities ensured that he earned a place in the starting lineup. De Boek's first few seasons at Anderlecht were incredibly successful, as he quickly became one of the club's most important players. As a central defender, his ability to read the game and anticipate opposition attacks helped Anderlecht maintain their defensive strength. He was an essential part of the team that won multiple Belgian league titles during his time at the club. His performances in both domestic and European competitions earned him recognition as one of Belgium's top defenders. De Boek played in several prestigious matches, including European Cup fixtures against some of Europe's top teams. His experience at the highest level of club football was invaluable, and his leadership qualities on the pitch were instrumental in Anderlecht's success. International career, representing Belgium. Glenn De Boek's performances at club level earned him a prominent role in the Belgian national team. He made his international debut in 1996 and went on to earn 40 caps for his country. De Boek represented Belgium in major international tournaments, including the UEFA European Championship and FIFA World Cup qualifiers. One of his most significant international appearances came during the 2002 FIFA World Cup qualifying campaign, where De Boek was part of the Belgian squad that narrowly missed out on a spot in the tournament. Despite Belgium's failure to qualify for the tournament, De Boek's leadership and performances for the national team continued to be a source of pride for the Belgian footballing community. Although he never played in a World Cup, De Boek's consistent performances with the national team earned him the respect of his teammates and coaches. His experience at the highest level of club football made him a reliable figure for the national team during his career. His leadership in the center of defense was key to Belgium's competitive campaigns during the late 1990s and early 2000s. Moved to France, a short stint at Olympique de Marseille. In 2004, De Boek took another bold step in his career by moving to France to play for Olympique de Marseille in Ligue 1. This move allowed him to compete at a high level in one of Europe's top leagues. However, his time in France was short-lived. De Boek struggled to secure a starting position at Marseille, and after a season, he decided to return to Belgium. While his time in France may not have been as successful as his previous stints in Belgium, the experience of playing in a new league and competing against top French teams was an important chapter in his career. De Boek's brief time at Marseille showed his willingness to challenge himself and experience different football cultures. Returned to Belgium, playing for Germinal Beerschot. After his brief period in France, De Boek returned to Belgium in 2005 to play for Germinal Beerschot. This move was a return to familiar territory, and De Boek played an important role in the team's defense. While Beerschot was not one of the top clubs in Belgium, De Boek's experience and leadership helped the team remain competitive in the Belgian Pro League. At Beerschot, De Boek enjoyed a steady playing time, where his leadership skills were highly valued. He continued to demonstrate his tactical awareness and defensive capabilities, even as he entered the latter stages of his playing career. Retirement and coaching career. Glenn De Boek retired from professional football in 2011 after a long and successful career. Following his retirement, he shifted his focus to coaching. De Boek had always shown a keen interest in the tactical side of football, and his extensive playing experience made him a natural transition to management. He began his coaching career in the lower leagues of Belgian football, where he took on managerial roles at various clubs. His knowledge of the game and leadership qualities helped him gain respect as a coach. While his managerial career has not reached the heights of his playing days, De Boek has remained committed to developing young talent and improving Belgian football. Early life and football beginnings. Eric de Flandre was born on December 19, 1974, in Namur, a picturesque city located in the south of Belgium. Growing up in a sporting family, Eric was introduced to football at a young age, and his passion for the game quickly blossomed. He began playing football in local youth teams, demonstrating his natural athleticism and passion for the sport. It was in the youth ranks of RSC Anderlecht, one of Belgium's most prestigious football clubs, that De Flandre's talent truly began to shine. Known for his discipline and work ethic, he quickly progressed through the club's academy system. With a strong sense of positioning and a willingness to learn, he earned the attention of Anderlecht's coaching staff. By the age of 17, De Flandre was already a promising prospect. Professional debut at RSC Anderlecht. De Flandre's breakthrough came in 1992 when he made his professional debut for Anderlecht's senior team. Though the club already boasted a roster of talented players, including future Belgian stars, Eric quickly made his mark with his versatility on the field. Primarily a right-back, De Flandre's ability to play as a full-back, as well as his strong tactical understanding, gave him an edge in the competitive environment of Belgian football. His debut season was a stepping stone to greater things. Although the team had a well-established defense, his solid performances soon made him a fixture in the starting lineup. His ability to get forward as a full-back, contributing to the attack, and his defensive reliability were key attributes that allowed him to stand out. Over time, his presence on the field became synonymous with reliability and consistency. Breakthrough years, success with Anderlecht. Throughout the 1990s, Anderlecht was one of the dominant forces in Belgian football. The team won multiple league titles, and De Flandre was part of this golden era. His contributions on the right side of defense, both defensively and offensively, were integral to the club's success. He became known for his tireless runs up the flank, overlapping with wingers, and providing excellent crosses into the box. In addition to his attacking runs, De Flandre was known for his resilience and composure under pressure. Whether facing powerful strikers in Belgium or top European teams in continental competitions, he held his ground. His performances in European club competitions, such as the UEFA Cup and the Champions League, showcased his ability to play at a high level. De Flandre's time at Anderlecht was marked by multiple league titles and Belgian Cups. However, he was never satisfied with mere domestic success. He sought to prove himself on the European stage, where Anderlecht competed regularly against some of the continent's biggest clubs. His performances during this period earned him recognition as one of the top fullbacks in Belgium. Move to France, AS Monaco. In 1999, after several successful years at Anderlecht, De Flandre made a significant career move, transferring to AS Monaco in France's Ligue 1. This was a new chapter in his career, as he joined a club with a rich history of competing in Europe and domestic titles. At Monaco, De Flandre found himself in a new environment, playing in one of Europe's most competitive leagues. Despite facing stiff competition from other experienced defenders, De Flandre's adaptability, technical skills, and experience helped him integrate seamlessly into the team. His time in Monaco saw him develop further as a player. Although he did not immediately displace the club's established defenders, his tenacity and versatility meant he was often used as a reliable rotation option in defense. Monaco's strong defensive unit was complemented by De Flandre's ability to support the attack and make crucial defensive interventions when required. During his time at Monaco, De Flandre became accustomed to playing against top-tier French and European teams, gaining valuable experience in European competitions. The challenge of competing in a higher-profile league helped him hone his skills and expand his footballing knowledge. Return to Belgium, a successful stint at Germinal Beerschot. After his time in France, De Flandre returned to Belgium in 2004, where he signed with Germinal Beerschot, a club based in Antwerp. This move marked a return to familiar territory for De Flandre, but it also represented a new phase in his career. At Germinal Beerschot, he was an established figure and a leader in the defense, and his experience proved invaluable to the club. In his first season with the team, De Flandre was instrumental in helping Germinal Beerschot avoid relegation from the Belgian Pro League. His solid performances in defense and leadership on the pitch earned him respect from fans and teammates alike. Despite being in the twilight years of his playing career, De Flandre's experience and tactical understanding were evident as he guided the team through difficult matches. His time at Germinal Beerschot allowed him to display his wealth of knowledge, helping to nurture younger players and imparting wisdom from his years of experience in the Belgian top flight and European competitions. International career with Belgium. Eric de Flandre's international career with the Belgian national team was an important aspect of his career. He was a key member of the Belgian squad throughout the late 1990s and early 2000s, earning over 40 caps for his country. His debut for Belgium came in 1995, and he soon became a regular fixture in the national side. De Flandre represented Belgium in several major international tournaments, including the UEFA European Championship and the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Though Belgium did not achieve major success in these tournaments, de Flandre's performances were often among the highlights of the team's campaigns. His ability to perform in high-pressure situations was particularly notable, and he formed a reliable partnership with fellow Belgian defenders. De Flandre's consistent presence on the right side of defense provided balance to the Belgian team, allowing them to compete at a high level against European powerhouses. Playing style and strengths. Eric de Flandre was a versatile and dynamic fullback, known for his solid defensive skills and attacking runs down the flank. Standing at 1.80 meters, 5 feet 11 inches, he possessed the physical attributes necessary to compete with the best, but it was his technical ability that set him apart from many other defenders. His strong tackling, intelligent positioning, and ability to read the game allowed him to be a formidable opponent on the field. De Flandre was also known for his work rate and tireless runs up and down the right wing. His stamina and pace allowed him to support his teammates in both defense and attack. He was particularly effective in providing width to the team and delivering accurate crosses into the box for strikers to finish. One of de Flandre's most valuable traits was his leadership on the pitch. As a calm and collected defender, he was vocal in organizing his teammates and ensuring the team maintained defensive discipline. His experience in European competitions and international tournaments meant that he was a valuable asset when it came to handling high-pressure situations. Retirement and post-football life. Eric de Flandre retired from professional football in 2009 after a long and successful career. Following his retirement, he transitioned into coaching and mentoring young players, passing on the knowledge and experience he had accumulated over the years. De Flandre's involvement in Belgian football did not end with his retirement. He has also contributed to football commentary and analysis, offering insights into the modern game based on his extensive career. He continues to remain involved in local football, supporting grassroots development and fostering young talent. Early life and football beginnings. Nico van Kerkhoven was born on March 11, 1972, in the Belgian city of Lier, located in the Flemish region. Growing up in a country with a rich footballing tradition, Van Kerkhoven developed an early love for the sport. His passion for football was ignited through playing with local youth teams, where his natural defensive abilities quickly set him apart from his peers. As a young boy, he was determined to make a career out of football, dreaming of one day playing at the highest level. Van Kerkhoven's formative years in football were shaped by the strong Belgian football culture, and he began to show potential as a solid and reliable defender. His youth career included playing for local clubs, where he earned a reputation for his tough, no-nonsense approach to defending, as well as his ability to read the game and make intelligent decisions under pressure. He had a strong, athletic frame and was known for his physicality, but what set him apart was his tactical awareness and discipline on the field. Club career, rise to prominence. Van Kerkhoven's professional career began in 1990 when he joined the senior team of Liers SK, a club based in his hometown. Liers was a mid-tier club in the Belgian Pro League, but it provided a perfect environment for Van Kerkhoven to develop as a player. His time at Liers was marked by steady progression, and it wasn't long before his hard work was rewarded with a spot in the first team. His early years with Liers were formative, as he was able to refine his defensive skills and learn the intricacies of professional football. Known for his reliability in defense, Van Kerkhoven quickly became a key figure for Liers, playing as a center-back or fullback. His composure on the ball and his ability to organize the defense earned him respect, and he was soon recognized as one of the most promising defensive talents in Belgian football. His performances at Liers attracted the attention of bigger clubs, and in 1996, he made the move to one of Belgium's most prestigious football clubs. RSC Anderlecht. Moved to RSC Anderlecht, establishing himself as a top defender. In 1996, Van Kerkhoven took a major step forward in his career when he joined RSC Anderlecht, one of Belgium's most successful and historically rich clubs. The move was a significant leap for the young defender, who was now competing at a higher level with a club that regularly competed for league titles and participated in European competitions. At Anderlecht, Van Kerkhoven was able to refine his defensive skills under the guidance of experienced coaches and alongside world-class players. At Anderlecht, Van Kerkhoven's role as a centre-back allowed him to showcase his tactical intelligence and leadership. He became known for his no-nonsense defending, as well as his ability to read the game and anticipate the movement of attackers. His calmness in difficult situations, combined with his strong tackles and aerial dominance, made him a key figure in Anderlecht's defense. His performances were vital to the team's success during this period, as the club competed in both domestic and international competitions. During his time at Anderlecht, Van Kerkhoven won several league titles, solidifying his reputation as one of Belgium's top defenders. He also played in numerous UEFA Cup and Champions League fixtures, gaining invaluable experience at the highest level of European football. His consistency and composure under pressure earned him the respect of both teammates and opponents alike, and he quickly became a mainstay in the team's defense. International career, representing Belgium on the world stage. As Van Kerkhoven's club career flourished, so did his international career. His performances at Anderlecht earned him a place in the Belgian national team, where he made his senior debut in 1996. Van Kerkhoven was selected for the Belgian squad for the 1998 FIFA World Cup qualifiers and was part of the squad for the 2000 UEFA European Championship, one of Belgium's most successful international campaigns. Known for his solid defensive abilities and leadership, Van Kerkhoven became a reliable presence in the Belgian defense, earning multiple caps for his country. While Belgium did not achieve significant international success during his time with the national team, Van Kerkhoven's professionalism and consistency on the field made him a key figure in the squad. He represented Belgium with pride, playing in crucial World Cup and European Championship qualifiers, as well as friendly matches against some of the world's best teams. His national team appearances were characterized by his solid defensive displays and his ability to bring calm to the back line. In the 2000 European Championship, Van Kerkhoven's leadership and experience helped the team reach the quarterfinals, which was a notable achievement for Belgium. He also represented Belgium in the 2002 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, but Belgium ultimately failed to qualify for the tournament. Van Kerkhoven's international career spanned over a decade, during which he earned 40 caps for his country. Returned to KRC Genk and later career. After a successful spell at Anderlecht, Van Kerkhoven continued his professional journey by joining KRC Genk in 2003. Genk had established itself as a competitive club in Belgium, and Van Kerkhoven's move to the club marked the continuation of his career at the top level of Belgian football. He had already experienced success with Anderlecht, but at Genk, he found a new challenge. Van Kerkhoven quickly became an influential figure in Genk's defense, bringing his vast experience and tactical awareness to a club that was now a consistent challenger for league titles. During his time at Genk, Van Kerkhoven's leadership qualities were evident, and he played a pivotal role in helping the club achieve success in both the domestic league and European competitions. In 2002, he was part of the team that won the Belgian Cup, marking an important milestone in his career. His ability to command the defense and provide stability was invaluable to the club's ambitions. Despite his advancing years, Van Kerkhoven continued to perform at a high level, maintaining his reputation as one of the most reliable defenders in Belgium. He was an anchor at the back for Genk, offering experience and wisdom to the younger players in the squad. Van Kerkhoven's leadership qualities extended beyond his on-field contributions, as he was a mentor to the next generation of Belgian footballers. After a few successful years with Genk, Van Kerkhoven concluded his professional playing career in 2009. His departure from the game marked the end of a remarkable career that had spanned nearly 2 decades and seen him play at the highest levels of both Belgian and international football. Coaching career and mentorship. After retiring as a player, Nico van Kerkhoven did not stray far from football. His deep understanding of the game, particularly in defense, made him a natural candidate for a coaching role. In the years following his retirement, Van Kerkhoven became involved in coaching, particularly at the youth level. He worked with several Belgian clubs to help develop young defenders, passing on the knowledge he had gained during his illustrious playing career. His coaching philosophy emphasized the importance of discipline, tactical awareness, and leadership. Van Kerkhoven believed that the role of a defender was not just to stop the opposition but to organize the back line and bring stability to the team. His teachings focused on reading the game, positioning, and the importance of communication in defense. Of many young Belgian players who look up to him as a model of professionalism and success.